Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be the weekly vendor reset. It is currently February 4th, 2020. We're going to start at the base of ops as usual at the front desk. He's currently selling a Police UMP 45 with steady-handed, Allegro, and stop, drop, and roll. So if you guys are looking for a UMP, I would pick this one up due to the fact it has stop, drop, and roll for the status effects and Allegro for the rate of fire. And you can always change steady-handed to something you prefer. Military G36 with Optimus distance and double duty. X45 tactical sidearm with Optimus jazz hands and protected deploy. 511 backpack with capacitive hard hitting 12,000 armor, crit chance, and weapon damage, or crit damage, my bad. Overlord chest piece with 10% health, 11,000 armor, and 22,000 health with self-adjusting. Offense system mod with 5% assault rifle damage. I've never seen one this high in the vendor, so if you guys are looking for the 5%ers, I'd recommend picking this up. Additional ordnance, which is 4 plus extra bombs for the drone, and ammo box for the turret housing slot. And that's going to be it for the front desk. Next is going to be the clan vendor. If you guys are not in a clan, then you're going to want to join one or find some friends to make one. That way you can have access to this location. But at the moment, he is selling the Invisible Hand AUG. This is a high-end named item, so if you guys are a collector of the high-end weapons, I'd recommend adding this to your collection. This one has measured, perfect Allegro, and everlasting. Next is going to be Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads with 12,000 armor. Hardwired holster with 24,000 health and 21% skill haste. Tip of the spear gloves with 7% marksman rifle damage and 154 skill power. SR1 sniper with steady-handed and extra and recharged. An AUG A3 CQC with recharge, accurate, and reformation as well. SIG 716 with Ranger, Allegro, and Prep to Deploy. So if you guys are a fan of the SIG 716, I'd recommend picking this one up because this one is not too bad. Fender's knee pads with Composure and hard hitting with skill power. China Lights mask with damage to elites, crit chance, and surge. Providence chest piece with 27,000 armor, crit chance, crit damage, and capacitive. Alp Summit chest piece with 14% crit chance, 15,000 armor, and bloodsucker. Defense Protocol resilience with burn resistance, disorient resistance, and health. Terminal ballistics for the 172.8 damage for the drone hull slot, and Defense Protocol stamina for health regen, armor on kill, and health. And auxiliary battery for the Firefly, and that's going to be it for the base of ops vendors. Next up is going to be the Theater Settlement. He's selling an 870 MCS with steady hand and Allegro and in rhythm. A SIG 716 with Rifleman, jazz hands, and in rhythm. Raleigh Holdings gloves with 13,000 health and compensated. Roddy's Holdings knee pads with crit chance and capacitive. Also as well, if you guys do not have these items, I'd recommend picking them up. That way you have them for the next update. So when they might change, they might have something for a build you like. Defense Protocol resilience with shock resistance and snare resistance and 4,000 health. Phosphorus ingredients for the 44% healing for the Seeker Mine. Shape Memory Alloy, 45.5 deflect damage. And the RAM surplus speed for the Firefly, and that's going to be it for the Theater Settlement. Next up is going to be the Campus Settlement. She's selling an M700 Tactical Vindictive, accurate, and double duty. A classic RPK with breadbasket, accurate, and protected reload. Wyvern Mask with skill powered, damage to elites, and empowered. 511 holster with 365 skill power with 5% crit hit damage. Utility Protocol intensity with increased burn, poison duration, and skill power. Ultra thin cartridges for the radius for the Chem Launcher. Extra payload for the damage for the Hive Drone slot. And the silicone carbine coil for the charge speed. And that's going to be it for the open world vendors. Next up are going to be the PvP Dark Zone vendors. Or PvE, doesn't really matter, but I know a lot of you guys mostly go here for PvP. But at the moment, he is selling the SASG-12 with close and personal, optimize and transmission. Lightweight M4 with Optimus, optimize and protect reload. Alp Summit gloves with obliterate and 15,000 health. Raleigh Holding knee pads with 14,000 health and self-adjusting. Defense system mending with has total armor, health, and armor. Auxiliary battery for the Seeker Mine. Liquid metal micro droplets for the holster generation for the ballistic shield. And a tungsten compound for the Firefly. And that's going to be it for DZ West. Next is going to be DZ South. It doesn't say on the side here, but this is DZ South that you guys know. It actually says it right there. That's the only place you can really see it. But it does not say it on the side of the wall. But she's selling in a PP19 with Spike, Jazz Hands, and Zen. AKM with Close and Personal, Distance, and Recharged. X45 Tactical Sidearm with Steady Handed, Distance, and Zen. Return Kaiser Backpack with Spark, Insulated, Crit Damage, Crit Chance, and Weapon Damage. So if you guys are looking for a Return Kaiser Backpack that's not too bad with reds, this is not a bad pickup. Province Chest Piece with 24,000 health, 16,000 armor, and 7.5 weapon damage with Restorative. 3% assault rifle damage, 2% SMG, and weapon damage mods. And the terminal ballistics for the drone hold slot, which is 125.7. A magnetic rail, which is 144% damage for the turret. And that's going to be it for DZ South. Alright guys, the final location on the list is going to be DZ East, as we'll see right here. She's selling an SA1 with Ignited, Extra, and Recharged. Custom LD6A2 with Strained Allegro, which this one's not too bad. Gila Mask, which 33% hazard protection, crit chance, and insulated already on it. Y'all Gear Holster with 504 skill power with crit hit damage. Utility Protocol mods, increase confuse and poison duration. Price Solution, which is 87.3 damage. And the Polycarbonate Housing, which is 48.6 health for the system slot for the Hive. And the Silicone Carbide Coil, which is 33% charge speed. That's me this week's vendor reset, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Division 2 content, and I'll catch you guys all later.